Hola, buds. Welcome to Booze and Tattoos. I'm your host, Brett Stoller. To my right is my good buddy, Mike Christine, co-host and producer extraordinaire.
Oh, extraordinaire. Oh, I like that. New titles.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing good. How you doing, bro?
Oh, my God. I'm doing so good. Got a
Yes.
very, very special guest. Did we tell him?
It's nice that we can tell them that we already know it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Yeah, we had Brett's good friend, Aaron Nordstrom.
From the band Gemini Syndrome.
Gemini Syndrome. So
He's
that
coming up-
interview's coming up shortly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to come up after our nonsense. But first,
First.
we have to pay the bills. Want to know what I'm drinking, Mike?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
I'm happy you asked. I can't believe how long it took to get to this bottle right here. Jameson is one of my favorite drinks.
Yeah.
You know why it took me so long to get to this fucking bottle? Because it was expensive everywhere I went. It's like $70 a bottle now.
I can't believe that's the $750, right?
This is the $750. $70?
It's insane.
I got this little sucker for $40 at Murphy's Market, which is crazy because Murphy's is usually a little more expensive. You want a shot, Mike?
No, I know what that one tastes like.
Okay.
I'm going to try the new stuff.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Let's see here.
here for.
Oh. Well, now.
I've lost count at this point. I don't
That's
know how that is.
It's a healthy pour. But I love Jameson. I love them all. I love the Gold Reserve, which I've had, which is like $300 a shot.
Yeah, I've had the really expensive one. That's what whiskey's supposed to taste like. I think.
Which one? Was it the
I have
300?
no idea, but it was really expensive.
So they have Jameson Limited, which I've had that. They have Gold Reserve, which I've had that, and that's a very expensive shot, but I could say I had it. I would never do it again.
So a funny story, a friend of mine used to work years ago at, remember Things Remembered,
Yeah.
where you get the stuff etched and everything?
Mhm.
Well, somebody came in to have a very expensive bottle of Jameson etched,
Oh, no shit.
and they fucked it up. So the bottle came to Christmas,
Wow.
and it was amazing.
It was like one of the really expensive ones?
Really expensive ones. Like my buddy had to go buy another one
Oh, my
to
God.
do it.
Which one was
properly.
it? Do you know?
I don't remember, but we just drank it just like you are, just on ice.
Ugh.
And it was, and I love,
That would make me mad, man.
I love this Jameson.
Yeah.
That was something different.
Yeah.
That was incredible. Yeah.
So this is just regular Jameson.
Yeah, regular
but
old
it's,
Jameson.
But it's the, was it MLS Soccer World Cup version? So,
Yeah.
but for $40, I was like, okay, I can finally drink Jameson.
Yeah. You can finally afford to drink Jameson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody, one of my clients, Justin Moore, went to Ireland and he went to the Jameson distillery and he brought me back a bottle with my name on it.
Oh, that's cool.
So
That's
cool.
awesome.
It was
Yeah.
Jameson 12-year with my name on it. I was like,
Yeah.
I still have it somewhere in my house.
That'll go on the bar. Down the basement.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Finally, when that basement's finally finished.
Yes.
Come on, Victor, let's get on that.
Yeah. We're actually, we'll do you know what? We'll do a remote episode when it's finished and we'll film one down the basement.
Well, now we're talking.
Well, it'll be during football season, so it'll be a lot of bullshit.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm knocking on.
Oh, no, I think you'll get there.
I
You'll
hope
get
so.
there. Yeah.
So yeah, we're drinking Jameson today, and I wanted to put a plug in for a place. God, Mike, I'm almost scared to plug this place because it's already busy. But there's a place down in LBI. It might be Manahawkin now that I think about it, but it's called the Boatyard. The Boatyard just opened. It opens after Father's Day, regular summer hours, but it is phenomenal.
Yeah.
They have a big bar outside, food trucks. They have cornhole. They have a basketball court with basketballs you can play for free. But the big improvements, they built like a 3-story thing and they call it the prop bar.
Yeah.
The prop bar is phenomenal. The best views in LBI at the top of this thing. So me and Victor went, and Victor's my wife. Oh gosh, she's so pretty.
There you go.
So we were sitting at the prop bar. We had a couple drinks. I don't remember the name of them all, but Mike's showing the views. Oh
This is
my
the
God.
outside, right?
Yeah, that's right before we saw the sunset. And they have these like sheer curtains that come down, so it kind of blocks the bugs. But man, it like makes the whole damn thing gold. Look at that view.
And that's from the bar.
That's from the prop
that's
bar.
cool.
It's like 3 stories up. It overlooks the bridge. It's absolutely gorgeous. We get these drinks with these little.
So what were we drinking here?
Well, Well, that was an old fashioned.
You? No.
Yeah, that
Can't
was
imagine.
that was my regular.
Yeah.
But they have these other ones like, they make they put rubber ducks and rubber
Little
sharks.
rubber duckies. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have the shark too. There he is.
We gave that to Juan.
What is that though? What is the drink?
Fuck. It's fruity.
It looks coconutty.
It's got like that thing. It's like rums and
Mike's out.
it's really good. You don't like
Mike doesn't do
that's right. You don't like coconut.
Yeah, I don't do coconut.
Just found that out. That's so weird, man.
I also don't really drink, so that doesn't really help my case here.
And here you are.
Here I am.
Ironically enough, on a
Booze
show
and
that calls
tattoos.
Booze and Tattoos.
Although I would like the shark though.
Yeah. So
And I do like rubber duckies.
maybe you can ask for it
So-
without coconut.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you like pineapple?
Yeah, I love pineapple.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Here, we'll show that one again.
Okay.
We'll show that one.
So if you're in the area of the LBI area, right before you go over the bridge to the beach,
I'm going to put something over your face in this picture.
please. Yeah. Just we all know.
Yeah, we all know. We all
Out kicking my coverage like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, check the boatyard out. It's incredible. And then again, I don't want to promote it because then we don't get a seat at the bar. But Old Causeway is right before it on the left. And
Okay.
it's a bayside bar that's open all year. Great seafood, great food. Absolutely, man. We love Old Causeway.
Yeah.
We love Boatyard. So
I mean, if I ever need a bar recommendation, you are the only person I'm asking.
yeah, there's only.
Well, actually, you and Vic.
I was gonna say it's like me and it's like 1 and 1A.
Like, you know where to go, but Vic knows which bars are good.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
She's a bartender. She,
Yeah, exactly.
She knows her
She knows.
shit straight up. And also, Vic works at dive bars,
Yeah.
but she's bougie.
Yeah,
when it
I
comes
mean,
to going and drinking, we like to go to good places.
I like dive bars, though.
So do I.
Yeah. Dive bars usually have better food.
They do.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's it for the Boatyard. Check it out. Let's talk some tattoos, Mike.
All right.
Anybody who can see this, I'm wearing a Paradise Tattoo shirt today. That is my good buddy, Dawn Webb. She's down in Fort Myers, Florida. Real quick, I've known Dawn a long time. She I used to tell her all the time, she had the nicest shop I've ever seen.
Mhm.
Like, you would walk out her shop at Fort Myers and there'd be palm trees and beach. And she would always post pictures of her on the beach. I'm like, go fuck
Yeah,
yourself.
as you go, wait, this is where you work?
How do you ever get work done?
Yeah.
So she had the nicest shop I've ever seen. A couple of years ago, I don't remember what hurricane it was, but the
Right.
hurricane
I remember you telling me about it. Yeah.
literally wiped out her whole plaza.
Yeah, like just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she ran fundraisers. It took her a little bit to get back on her feet. And she now has Paradise Tattoo, still in Fort Myers, but it's a little further off the coast.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing tattooer, great person. And she posted a tattoo recently of Cassius Clay, a.k.a. Muhammad Ali. Absolutely awesome looking tattoo,
Yes.
man. I'm super proud of Dawn. I'm super proud of her shop. Bouncing back. It takes a tough person to do what she did. And I know how much you love that shop. It's like to bounce back from that and do it pretty much on her own.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
absolutely incredible. So yeah, that's Paradise Tattoo in Fort Myers, Florida. If you go down there, you're going to meet one of the sweetest chicks ever and an awesome fucking tattooer. Next up, we have our girl, Samii.
Daughter number 3 for both of us.
I'm so proud of this chick. She was my apprentice. She's also become one of my best friends. She did it's Bruni, right?
Bruni.
Bruni.
Yes. Or you can, I always would say Samantha at home because that was like one of the bits in the movie.
Oh, really?
And my kids get really mad at me when I do it.
What they call the lizard, Samantha?
I do.
Okay. Just cause to piss the kids off?
Yeah, it was something Olaf says in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
But
kind of
it's
forget.
definitely, I definitely think it's Bruni though.
It's Bruni.
Yeah.
Because Jenna has you busted my balls about clearing my throat, and now I've cleared my throat like 10 times. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, but now that you said it, now I can leave them all in.
Leave them in.
Yeah,
I don't care. Now I feel it's subconsciously in my brain that I'm going to clear my throat. But yeah, so Samii did this awesome Bruni.
Yeah.
And the snowflake in the back is dotted. It's really hard to
It's
see
killer.
it, but
Yeah.
it is a fucking sticker. And she
Yeah.
did it on Carrie Tedesco. My client, Brian Tedesco's wife, she's doing some really cool stuff on her, man. So I'm super proud of Shemmy.
Yeah, that's what that's definitely the sticker treatment.
Absolutely. And what do we have next?
We have Josh. We have Josh.
Well, I feel like every week Josh is going to get the fucking crazy tattoo.
Do you want to preface this before we say it, or you just want me to throw it?
Yeah, I guess we'll talk about it. So in the tattoo industry, if you see a 3D perspective of Jesus, if there's such thing as
it doesn't matter. We're going to heaven anyway.
I know. Fuck. Okay. So
might as well laugh about it.
Yeah. So if you see a 3D perspective of Jesus, Mike, you want to say what it's referred to as, or you want me to say?
Oh, this is for you. I'm going to try to time up the picture correctly.
It's called Jerkin' Jesus. So yeah, if it's a 3D perspective Jesus, tattooers refer to it as Jerkin' Jesus.
There he is.
I'll let you connect the dots there. But
there he is.
The perspective of that in this photo that Josh took.
He nailed the photo. I cannot deny. He nailed it.
It's
so
as a
funny.
photographer, you would,
no notes, not at all.
That's a phenomenal picture.
Yeah,
the perspective is great.
So funny.
Poor Jesus.
It's
been a long time, though. Okay. So thank you, Josh, for another funny ass tattoo. So we come to the point in our show.
My favorite part of the show.
I know it's your favorite. I think you're going to be a little proud of me this week.
You did not get smoked nearly as bad as you have before. Not even as bad. But somebody else weighed in this time.
They did.
All right. So tell them what the mashup is.
The mashup this week was Little Monsters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it right?
Monsters? Yeah.
Little Monsters and Creepshow.
Yep.
It could be Creepshow 1 or 2. So we have a new entry this week.
I think we start with it.
Let's start with it. So Christian drew Little Monsters sitting on a turlet.
Outstanding.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, Mike.
Yes.
That picture doesn't do it justice.
No, it doesn't, because it's actually sitting right behind us.
It's sitting right behind us.
And it's, it's really, did he work on this? Was this an in progress or was this done?
No, he did it when I told him, which he got late to the party.
Right.
What does it say? He's reading a Creepshow magazine.
Creepshow magazine. Yeah.
But he wrote something on the book.
Hold on.
Fuck, man. Two people with fucking terrible eyes.
Howie Mandel gets germs.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because Howie Mandel
he's a germaphobe.
And he was also the
He was.
So that was Christian's. Christian did pretty damn good.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to Stacy.
So this was Stacy's.
Killer as always.
Awesome. So she did a background with it. You're familiar with Creepshow, right?
Yeah.
With the head on the plate.
Yeah.
I thought this was fucking killer looking.
Yeah. And again, instantly can tell that Stacy drew.
Totally can tell. Especially the head on the plate.
Yeah. Exactly.
The skull, I could have. You can mistake that one for mine because I can draw. Fuck you, Mike. I can draw that kind of style. This down here, I don't know, but no, this is definitely Stacy style.
Awesome, nonetheless.
Love it.
Do you want to go Juan, or do you want to go? Do you want to go last, or do you want Juan to go last?
Go with me. Go with me next, because
I like this though.
Okay, good. All right. So for me, so far, I think this is my best output so far.
I'm a sucker for a movie theater.
Okay,
so you got me with this one.
Fuck the face of Creepshow guy up a little bit because I thought before I started putting the black paint in there, I overdid it. So now I can't tell where his jaw ends and begins.
But if everybody can see the background is coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah. You did it while you're drinking your coffee.
I had a cup of coffee sitting there. I took my paintbrush. I started doing that. And I was like, I'm going to grab some watercolor. And I started fucking doing some blood.
And I absolutely love that. Okay. That is many points for creativity.
Thank you, Mike. Ah.
Yes, very good.
Okay,
let's go to Juan's. Yet again, here we are.
I mean, come on, dude. This looks like it's straight off of a fucking Marvel cover.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Anybody who knows anything about perspective drawing, the hand coming forward, the angle of the bed frame,
Yeah.
the dynamic look of it, this fucking guy is it's insane, like what he can do.
I like the choice that he went with Fred Savage
Mhm.
and not Howie Mandel.
I agree.
Howie Mandel is the face of that movie. Like it's the he's like the icon
Yep.
of it. And he went Fred Savage.
Yep.
Which is awesome.
Again, anybody who thinks it's AI, it's not.
It's not.
I'm looking at the poster board that he draws every week. So if I had a critique, and this is going to be I'm going to start looking for things to kick Juan's dick in a little bit.
Yeah, good luck.
No. If you didn't tell me it was Little Monsters and Creep Show, I probably wouldn't know it was Little Monsters and Creep Show. Because I'm not sure. I don't know that if that's Fred Savage, and I don't know if that's the Creep Show guy. To me, it's a skull and a kid. Having said that, it's off the cover of a fucking Marvel comic book or DC.
See, I think it looks like Fred Savage.
It does kind of look like him. But if you didn't tell me that,
yeah, if you didn't tell me
know.
if it was Little Monsters, I'm not 1,000% sure. I might actually get it because that was a staple in my house. Little Monsters and the Monster Squad.
Oh God, I
two
love Monster
that
Squad.
We always watched.
Fuck, I love Monster Squad so much.
Yeah.
It's an incredible
Awesome.
drawing. The guy just so we had an idea. We're gonna challenge Juan, and this was your idea.
Oh, was it?
This
go
was
ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
We decided that Juan now has to start drawing with his opposite hand.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah, yeah.
Or foot. We'll let you choose.
Is Juan's a righty?
He's a righty.
Is he a righty? All right, so he's got to draw with his left.
You got to draw with your left. Now, if he's fucking left-handed, you're like, okay, no problem. He's gonna fucking still whip that out.
In the picture we just looked at, the ballpoint pen was on the right hand side.
Okay, so that means
maybe he's a righty.
All right, so Juan, you have to draw with your left hand.
Yeah.
Or your foot. Again, pick one.
The best thing will be is if he doesn't tell us.
Yeah.
And he still smokes you. And then he says, I drew that with my left hand, by the way.
What if he...
Talk about a kick in the dick.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
What if he actually did who's the guy in the movie that could paint with his foot? My Left Foot. The movie, way back in the day. I'm showing my age, Mike.
Is that what that? Well, I know the movie. I don't remember that's what it was about.
It was like a book, and it was also a fucking movie where the dude could paint with his left foot.
It was Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What if Juan is that guy?
He could be.
Juan, why don't you give that a shot?
He's got to put the paintbrush or the pen in his teeth.
Oh my God.
What do you think? But I
got my money on him still.
But then when he beats you, then what do you do?
He would still beat me. I'm telling you right now. Yeah.
So all the he has to do it with his left hand. One, that's funny. You do it with your left hand, it feels like somebody else.
Yeah.
But it could also be. I feel like the Princess Bride has to be in that wheel somewhere.
I think it is
because that was the big part when they were having their sword duel.
Mm-hmm.
Was they were both fighting with their left hand and then switched to their rights.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So I feel like when Princess Bride comes up on the wheel, that's when Juan goes left-handed.
Oh God. Do we all try to go opposite-handed when it's Princess Bride?
Oh, you go right-handed? I don't know how well that would.
What if I win that one?
Well, then you have to start doing everything right-handed.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not winning shit.
No, probably not.
Never gonna win shit.
That's all right.
So yeah, that's all we got for the mashup. But I'll tell you, we have a huge guest lined up for you.
Yep. And we're going to bring him in 1 second.
Yes, we are.
Back after this.
We're super excited and happy to have my good buddy, fucking artist extraordinaire, the lead singer of the band Gemini Syndrome, my buddy Aaron Nordstrom. Welcome to the Booze and Tattoos.
Super excited and happy to have me, bro. Wow.
Oh, come on, man. You know I'm happy. I'm always happy to have you, man.
Me too.
How you been, my boo?
Been good. Been very good. Yeah.
So we're going to jump right into this, man, because me and Mike have been hopping here, man, for the last 20 minutes here. What's up with you, man? I know you got a lot of stuff going on that you probably can't tell us about, but we're gonna try to pry some stuff out of you.
Yeah. Well, in no clever twist of irony, I'm approaching 7 years sober here. Oof. So I figure we'll lead with that since the title of this podcast has got the word booze in it.
Yeah. What did you say when I asked you to be on the show?
Yes.
Well, you said yes, but yeah, Mike's not drinking either. I think your exact words was, with a fucking title like that, how can I not be on that show?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, of course I want to show up. I mean, I got experience in both, I definitely got plenty of tattoos, and I got plenty of experience with both with you. So
we're going to go back years. So you've been sober 7 years.
7 years, man.
It doesn't feel like that long. Because I can remember a time where, I think it was when you were touring with Fozzy. Mm-hmm. I picked you up in I picked him up in a Walmart parking lot. Mm-hmm. The bus was there, and me and him grabbed, 2 bottles of vodka, and we went back to my shop. Do you remember this, Aaron?
Oh, yeah.
And we tattooed all day. Mm-hmm. And I'm a pro at this shit, so I took him back to the bus, and then they went to, I think it was the Keswick Theater or something. It was an amazing show.
The thing that's getting me here is that you said vodka.
Yeah. I know.
You're not a vodka guy.
I'm not, but I drank it for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I was grateful.
I picked him up. He was smoking outside of his bus. I said, "Let's go, partner."
Man, it was a fun time, but it was a different time in my life. That's for sure. And I feel like, and this is probably half true, I feel like I was doing okay given how much I was consuming on a daily basis. For some time I maintained and pulled it off pretty all right. And then there was a point where I just couldn't anymore. I wasn't doing the job, and I wasn't feeling good about it, and I wasn't feeling good at all, period. So something had to change, at that point. There was no maintaining that path anymore, in any positive way. So here we are. Yeah. And I'm better for it, I wouldn't go back. I think I wrote a whole song about it. Wouldn't change a thing, and I wouldn't. I had some great times. We had some great times. And you've tattooed me. There was times where I was sober and you tattooed me when I was trying to get sober, and and then relapsed later, and back and forth. So you've seen me through my whole journey of it. And, at this point, man, I'm just, life is better the way I live it currently. So I can focus on all of those other things that I really, really love, like all of the musical instruments that I play, all of the martial arts that I like to study. I love to read. I love hanging out with my wife and my Great Danes and walking and running them. I mean, both those dogs weigh more than I do, each of them.
Big dogs.
It's advantageous for me to have my wits about me.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
I just have been able to maintain a much healthier and happier kind of baseline in my life, and better for
I'm super proud of you, man. I know it was a struggle for a little bit there.
I mean, years, man. I was hospitalized more than a couple times, and it got pretty dark there for a while. And I'm not, coming on here to shame drinking, because there's plenty of people out there who can drink not like I did. So
cheers to that, brother.
And good, light them up, put them up in the sky. I'm here for it. But
it's pretty much half your audience when you go to the shows.
I know. No, I get
everybody's
that.
fucking partying.
Yeah, for sure. And I just can't. I can't do it no more. So Mikey Doling back in there. This is the Kroger brand. How's this called? Citrus Drop Zero Sugar.
Okay.
It's like zero sugar Mountain Dew.
Oh,
I'm trying to cut soda out of my life too. So this is
Jesus, bro. So, okay, you've quit drinking.
Everything must go.
Pre-interview, you told us you quit something else. What the fuck else did you quit?
I quit smoking cigarettes 11 days ago.
Solid. Good job.
31 year smoker right here.
Yep.
And I'm only 44 years old. So you do that math. It's 75% of my life I was a smoker. So
didn't you tell me it was before that Fozzy show, Chris Jericho, you were outside. I can't remember exactly. I think he said you were smoking a cigarette and drinking like a couple monsters. He was like, do you do this before every fucking show or something?
Yeah. I mean, don't you?
Got a lead singer just smoking down cigarettes and slamming monsters.
Let's go. Yeah, ready for it. So.
That's fucking awesome though, man. So you were talking about Kung Fu a little bit. I know you've been a fan of I mean, we did a tattoo on you of a praying mantis, which is, there you go, baby. Show that fucker. You know what's cool is the first time I was ever in a tattoo magazine was because of this guy right here. If I'm not mistaken, it was that when we did Tattoo Magazine.
Yeah, when we had the Gemini, we had the spread or whatever.
Yeah, it was a good interview. And then
I
Brian
have that over on the shelf over here.
I bought like 3 copies. I got one for my mom.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm actually kind of shocked you only bought 3.
I know.
Yeah,
I got one sealed in package.
Yeah.
Do you remember the funniest part of that story? And it had nothing to do with me. It was with AP. So I don't think
something about his face. He didn't want. He was upset about his face.
Well, he had decided right before we got that offer. He was like, "I don't want my tattoos anymore. I'm going to have them all laser removed."
I do remember this.
And we were like, I mean, dude, his whole face, his head now he's got the flower of life on his skull. I mean, he's down to his cuticles, his tattooed, his whole body. I'm done. I feel like I upset my mom and I want to remove them all. We're like, cool, buddy. So he went and he had a session done he had a spiral on his cheek. And he had that thing laser removed, and he came back. He's like, "It was like the worst pain I've ever been in."
Oh man!
So he schedules another appointment, and then that's when our manager called us. I'm like, "Hey, so we got this awesome opportunity, Tattoo Magazine, AP. They're really looking at you."
The most heavily tattooed who doesn't want his tattoos.
Yeah,
we'll do it. So you're gonna cancel those appointments, bro? He's like, "Fuck." Come on. So yeah, that was super
funny. Get the Sharpies out. Let's get that
that was super funny. The irony, man. It's never a dull moment.
He is heavily tattooed.
Even more now.
Where does he get tattooed at? Is he tattooed everywhere, or does he have a certain guy?
I think he's had a handful of guys over the years that have tattooed him. There's a dude, that guy Chris from Tattoo X. He's done some of his work. For sure. Okay. I think he did the big chest piece on him. But I know he had a guy in Italy back in the day that did a bunch of his work, and I'm not sure most recent stuff, so couldn't tell you.
Great. Chris is a great dude too, man. It's over in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Awesome tattooer.
Yeah.
A little shout out to Chris.
Yeah. It's awesome.
But yeah, fucking your boy, your drummer, Brian Steele, texts me and he goes, "You might want to fucking go on Tattoo Magazine's website." And they did a full video and you were showing the tattoo and everything. And I was like, fuck, this is the coolest shit ever. I mean,
hell yeah.
I was green in the gills, dude. I was stoked
Me
you
too.
were throwing that shit out.
Man, we were, that was my first appearance in kind of anything like that. So it was a big deal for us. We were super excited.
Cool.
Yeah.
So tell us about martial arts. I know you've been a martial arts guy for a long time, Kung Fu, and I'm not sure what the other one you study is.
I started in Hapkido when I was a teenager, way back in the day, and then I studied that for some time. I got my first degree black belt in that, and then I met my Kung Fu teachers, one of whom has passed away at this point, but the other one is Sifu Manuel Rodriguez, and his biggest claim to fame, I would think, is probably the cartoon series on Nickelodeon, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Do you remember that cartoon?
Oh, yeah.
So do you remember the character Toph, the blind girl?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my teacher and his son are the models for her Kung Fu. She does Chuka, Southern Praying Mantis. So if you go look at the movements that she does, and then you compare them to the forms that we do in our system. It's, identical. So they'd hooked him up to the monitors and stuff, and then had him go through all of the movements or whatever.
That's cool. They did the whole motion capture thing.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
and then translated it over onto the characters or whatever. So
that was actually live drawn animation too, if I'm not mistaken, not like CGI.
Yeah, it was pre all that stuff. It was at the time when they were just starting to do that kind of 360 motion capture stuff, where they'd have the giant like dome of green screen stuff,
Right.
So the tech was pretty new at the time when that stuff was coming out. So it was still a very much old school drawings, I guess. But
as we can call it, the Matrix effect.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
Domes.
Yeah.
It's still cool to see that kind of stuff happen.
Yeah, we got to take a tour of some facility in California on tour one day. That we had a day off, and it was what was the augmented reality? Was just because the augmented reality goggles. They had all this stuff in the same facility. We got a tour of that to try it out, and it was all really trippy and weird. But
I would nerd out on that so hard. I can't even
It was cool. It was bizarre. So I'm visually impaired, right, with the albinism, and the augmented reality, because of my lack of acuity, was it was not an enjoyable experience. I was so disoriented. I couldn't really tell what was going on in reality and in this augmented version either. So I was it was very tough for me to adjust to that.
It's got to be a trippy experience.
It's weird, man. It's weird.
Yeah.
I know the rest of the camp really had a good time and thought it was really awesome. I'm like, I'm ready to go.
To be honest, I could never do any of that stuff, like the goggles, even like 3D. I can't go to 3D movies.
Really?
Oh no, I can't do it. I feel
vertigo.
I feel terribly sick within minutes.
Yeah,
I'm the same way, dude.
I don't like the 3D movies either.
Yeah, just give me the regular old movie.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Good old 2D's fine.
That's it.
Yeah.
We just went to see Master Universe the other night.
Yeah.
It was not 3D, and I was like, oh, thank God, dude. I'm so fucking sick of 3D movies. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I don't like vertigo.
Yeah, no good.
So how long you been doing martial arts at this point?
30 years.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, kung fu for 28, and I just started doing Tai Chi about 6 months ago. I've done Tai Chi over the years because it's it's part of the Chinese martial world, but it's a very specified study, and it's the hardest thing I've ever done. You'd think after 30 years of experience and training and practice and exposure to different styles and stuff, I'd be like, oh, this is a piece of cake. It's the hardest shit I've ever done in my life, bro.
Yeah.
You think all these old people down at the park, you're like, oh, that's what Tai Chi is. If old people can do it, it must be simple. Dude, it's brutally hard, complicated mentally.
When I did martial arts, the katas was the worst part. And Tai Chi, I feel like, is a more slowed down version of katas.
Yeah, it's taking every minute detail of those motions and then doing them just super slow, and then trying to relax everything in the process so that you're not actually using any muscle to do the stuff. You're using the skeletal structure and the tendons to kind of do all of the heavy lifting. But in order to get to that place, your muscles have to get strong enough that they can let the skeletal structure take over. And getting to that place, I mean, dude, legs trembling. Like when you were a kid holding a horse stance, it's like that all over again. But I'm in my 40s and I'm like, what is happening? It's brutal. It's awesome though. I feel great. Stronger than
my old
I've probably
sensei
ever
used to
been.
fucking make us stand in a horse stance.
Yeah.
And he would ask us questions, and if we didn't answer him right, he used to smack me in the back of the leg with a fucking kendo stick.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, man.
So where do I get one of these sticks?
I'll send you a link. Yeah.
Every time that I feel like I need to cut something from the show, I'm just going to smack Brett with a stick.
I wonder if schools still do that. I can't imagine karate schools could be anything like that in school.
No.
My grandmaster was horrible, man.
Yeah, but that's the old school way to train,
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it definitely achieves a certain thing that you don't, you know. I feel like every generation has probably always been like this, where as we get older, we're like, these kids have it so easy.
Yeah, exactly.
And the generation before us was like, these kids have it so easy.
No,
So
you're right.
I just think it's the natural progression of humanity. We get more sensitive, and that's probably all right.
It's 100% just a recurring cycle.
If I said that to my grandfather, if I said, dude, these kids today, my grandfather would be like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, did you storm the beach?
Yeah, he was
exactly.
Did you fight in World War II?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You were waiting for that PlayStation 2 release or whatever. That was your big. Yeah, that was rough.
I'm going way back. I'm going regular Nintendo at that point.
Yeah, well, I was just talking about that.
Please. Did you ever blow a cartridge?
No, absolutely.
Yeah. These kids don't know nothing about blowing a cartridge. I did oral on every cartridge I had 1,000,000 times, bro.
Well, that's obviously going to be the clip that I post for the show.
Yeah.
Not Aaron talking about
Aaron Nordstrom.
No. We're going to talk about blowing Nintendo cartridges.
Yeah. I mean, I did it.
With special guest.
Yes.
So you want to talk some music?
Yeah.
So what's going on with Gemini Syndrome right now?
It's a great.
Last time I saw you, that was a rough last tour. So we were sitting at a bar for a little bit, and that was
and I didn't relapse.
Last couple shows.
And I didn't relapse. It was amazing.
You did not. You stayed strong.
Wow, the miracle. Yeah, that was a tough one for a lot of reasons that I won't go into. But there was just like on every front that it could have been obnoxious, it was, and. At the end of that thing, we came home and no one had any interest in going back out on the road anytime soon. We parted ways with pretty much our entire team outside of the band, management, booking, everybody. We kind of either we stepped away or they stepped away or whatever. You're fired. No, you can't fire me because I quit already kind of shit. So who cares? Whatever. God bless them all. So we sat for, we took the time off or whatever. And I got to a place where I was getting pretty antsy and pretty bored. So, we were sitting on a record. We still are. There's 3 songs that still have to come out for it. I'm waiting on videos to be edited. Whenever those are done, they'll get released. So my job is done. I started doing that. I did that new school band with Randy and Carmine and some of my buddies from LA, and my buddy Randy from Stitched Up Heart wanted to do this this kind of like version of Steel Panther-ish, but with new metal, and asked if I'd be down. So we did a handful of shows out in California and Vegas, and we took it on the road for a couple weeks. We went out with this band called Gravel. This is probably 2 years ago now, and we did a 2-week run with it. And while there was some elements of fun to it, what I realized was if I'm going to go out on the road and grind it and sweat and be away from home, I'm going to at least do my own music.
Damn right.
I appreciate what those guys are still doing it, and more power to them. I think they got a guy doing vocals who's probably a better fit for the kind of comedy they were trying to do. I had a hard time selling what we were doing. Just it's not my persona. So
not gonna lie, I still wanted to see that new metal.
It was fun. And I'll tell you what it was awesome for was that I learned that I can manipulate my voice to sound like a bunch of my friends. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. It gave me sort of like, I don't know, just a perspective on singing that I wouldn't have gotten without doing other people's songs, and like finding things that were, guys that were easy. Like for me to do, it was easy to sing David Draymond from Disturbed. So, who was super hard for me to do is Jacoby from Papa Roach. I cannot sing Jacoby. I can't do it. I can't sound like that guy no matter how hard I try. It's really weird. I would have never thought. Don't know why. Couldn't explain it to you, but I learned that kind of stuff doing that, right? So that being said, I get home from that tour, and I'm a little disheartened, kind of like, what am I doing with my life? And Waylon from A Killer's Confession calls me, and he's like, "Hey, man, so, hey, Aaron, how you doing? Waylon here from A Killer's Confession." I do a really mean Waylon, if nobody noticed. And he asked me if I wanted to take Gemini out with them. And I said Gemini was in no place to tour. I said, but what would you think about me doing a 30-minute acoustic opener? He was like, let's try it. So we did, and I rode with them. I did a 30-minute set. We had just released that song Voices that him and I did. So then they opened their set with that. It was kind of this whole seamless kind of big headline gig, and it was a lot of fun. It was received really well. It was me and a piano on stage in the middle of like a whole night of metal bands. It was so weird. I had no idea. I mean, I played like a packed machine shop in Flint. We're talking like a room full of like drunk metalheads there to see Waylon from Mushroomhead do his, band about killing pedophiles. And then here comes little old me, my little vest and tie. Derp, 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 derp. I'll play some piano songs for you guys. And it was totally well received. We had a blast. So then I did
do the acoustic stuff too, because that was Mike. That was their VIP thing.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, Gemini's VIP shit is one of the fucking coolest things ever.
That's awesome.
I think we just like sell 30 or 40 VIPs. That's it.
It would depend on the show and how. Yeah, it would tend to be no bigger than that because the way we were running it was like really acoustic, right? We eventually we started running one of those little like tower PAs. Just so we could mic everything. But for a long time, it was literally like my electric keyboard with internal speakers and acoustic guitars and basses and a djembe, right? So like we would find a small, quiet corner. I just never wanted to do straight meet and greets. I don't enjoy them. I don't think it's worth, because I'll just go talk to you and take a picture with you. I don't need your money to do that. But I also need to make money on tour. So we have to do something like that because that's part of how you pay your bills and pay yourself. And so I wanted to do something that was unique. And this, like, if I'm gonna charge people money to come do this thing, then I should probably do the thing that I normally charge money for, which is perform. So we did these acoustic renditions of the songs, and then that was also really well received. And I honestly love doing that stuff. It's really low impact on my voice too. So it's, and I get to play instruments. I get to play piano and stuff. So
it's
I did
one
that.
of the coolest things.
Yeah, that's incredible. I would love to see that.
Now, when he told me what their VIP was going to be, I was like, so you're going to play before the show and then also play the show or after?
Or after, yeah. A lot of times
I've seen them do it after the show. Mm-hmm. Incredible VIP. If anybody's seen Gemini, especially done the VIP experience, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's damn impressive that a band would play after their set. It's so cool.
Well, you're getting two very unique experiences. And that's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and it afforded...
I would go backstage with them guys and watch it. I'd be ready to whip my tits out still, and I'm like, let's go. And then Aaron would be like, really chill, and I'm like, oh, this is cool too, dude.
It's like the yin to the yang of the electric show, right?
Yeah,
like really stripping down. And it afforded me an opportunity to look at those songs from a totally new lens. They all started out with me like looking at the progressions and looking at like the structure of these songs and saying, how could I do that on just a piano? And some of it had to be altered and changed. Like some of it's very, like guitar riff driven. Dude. Like, how do you do that on the? It's like you can't. It's not going to translate the right way. So it forced me to like rewrite them as almost different songs. Thinking about it, like what would Tori Amos do or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was really fun and really challenging, and it led me into writing a whole bunch of other stuff that is yet to be released that eventually I will record and put out. And then
you guys ever talked about doing an acoustic Gemini record like that?
Oh yeah, for years. Yeah. I've been trying to get that done for a long time.
You want to talk about it?
Trying.
We're here for you, bro.
Not in public.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
I want to save face for all of my friends that aren't here to defend themselves.
No, I get it. No worries.
Life happens, man. And Brian is, him and his wife are expecting twins. Like, he's got a lot going on in his world.
That's awesome.
Fellow twin dad.
AP moved from Vegas. He's living somewhere else now. Meigs has been doing Cold Chamber, pretty consistently for the last few years. They've been really busy, and everybody's been occupied doing other things, and that's all right.
Yeah.
We try. I've tried to. I really want to do it. I've wanted to do an acoustic record since we started doing those VIPs. So I mean, it's been probably close to 10 years now since we started doing those. It's just, why hasn't it happened? I wish I could tell you.
Yeah.
Well, that leads right into a quote that I found from you that is very simple when I connect with it. And that is just focus on what you can control.
Yeah, I stole that from Marcus Aurelius.
Yes, sir.
That's all Stoics. That's all Stoic philosophy. That's been a
but it's
lifesaver
a
for me.
it's a very simple statement that just reigns true in every area.
100%.
Yeah, and it's like it can be such a healthy mindset too, because most of the stress that I found myself, freaking about, was all stuff that I can't do anything about anyway.
Yep.
And so once you learn that you can let that go, I don't have to worry about that. I'm like actually choosing to worry about that stuff. I'm actually choosing to spend the energy to worry about it. So how about I just not do that anymore?
Right.
And see how my life turns out.
Well, that leads right into the other thing that I had was that you said that look to achieve goals that actually fulfill you.
I'm sure I stole that from I stole that from somebody. I just saw a video with Rick Rubin yesterday where he's talking. He's like, don't do anything because you think it's going to get you something. He said, pursue things that you actually think are interesting. And then the reward will come from that because you think it's interesting. The universe will fucking reward that because you're following a passion, not following something that's going to get you paid or get you popular or get you famous or get you on TV or whatever, right? If the thing that you think is interesting, in my case, I love music because I love music. So that's why I do music. And if I happen to get successful doing that thing, fucking awesome. God bless that too. But I'm doing it because of the passion of music. Even if I didn't do this professionally, I would still play every day. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like it's a part of the entity that has become me in this incarnation.
Yes.
So I have to do it.
This sober, non-smoking version of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and
when he gives up soda, this guy's going to be a fucking...
He's so boring.
Oh my God.
Don't worry.
You're doing fine, brother.
I can hang with Snoop, bro. It's cool. If Nate Dogg was still here, he know what I was talking about. Here's the reality is that I can do all the things that I love doing, and I do it better now.
That's the key.
I do it better than I ever did. And if I could do it better and be fucked up, then maybe I would still be fucked up. Mm. But I can't. And I was tired of getting worse at what I was doing. I want to continually get better. You got choices in this life. What's in my control is my decisions and how I conduct myself and how I spend my time on a day-to-day basis. And all of the things that I was doing all of the time were leading me to a place that was going to make my life really, really uncomfortable and unpleasant and really miserable until I died. And that sucks. That's a choice I was making, and I don't want to fucking go out. I ain't going out like that.
That's a great mindset.
Yeah, we ain't going out like that. We ain't going out like that. You know.
I got you. We are cut from the same cloth, right around the same age. So
that's right.
I got you.
Yeah.
I tell you, I was in a band. You know, we never made what Gemini Syndrome made, obviously, but it's got to be difficult being on the road.
You're not talking about money, are you? Because we didn't make any.
No. I know money. Definitely not talking about money. I'm saying like any kind of way. You guys made waves. Like Gemini Syndrome is a well-known name band, but it's got to be fucking hard being on the road. Because I'll tell you right now, if you put me on the road with my friends for 100 days a year, 200 days a year, you might bring me back in a coffin easily.
Oh, you're not coming home from that.
Not coming home.
No.
Especially with all the with the stuff that's available. I mean, like it's you know, it's tough.
Well, and I forget who I heard say this, but it was back in the early touring days, and they were talking about how, you know, for the person attending that concert, right? They maybe worked and saved up money for those tickets. They took off time from work the next day. Like, this is a whole thing that's their plan. And maybe it's their thing that they're doing for the month, right? Or maybe, who knows, right? But it's a big deal, and a lot of prep goes into it. And if you're a drinker or a partier, you're going out that night because you're gonna fucking rage, right? We're going to the rock show. Let's get fucked up. That's awesome. I've been there. When you're the performer, that's 5 to 7 nights a week for you, and it turns into what it is for the fan, for me, 7 nights a week became, let's get fucked up.
Yeah.
And then I grew up watching Dimebag, man. One of the things that is forever etched into my memory is watching Dimebag on his own camcorder going, you can't be hungover if you're still drunk. Get your pole. And I was like, oh. I mean, bro, I was a teenager when I saw that, and I idolized that guy. I cried as much as I cried when he died, the same way, if not worse, than when my dad died. I admired and idolized Dimebag so profoundly as a kid. Those words, I was like, he's totally right. That shit tracks. You can't be hungover if you're still drunk.
Yeah. Get your pull.
And I lived that way. And I got
a feeling that wasn't from Marcus Aurelius. I think that was probably straight dime.
Yeah,
that was dime for sure.
I have a dime tattoo, man. Like that guy, he really had some good one-liners.
He was the goat. And I loved his attitude. I loved his attitude about not giving a fuck about nothing. The other quote that I'll remember forever from him is, most people take this shit seriously. To me, it's one big jack-off session. And I was like, this fucking guy. Like my guitar heroes, like,
yeah.
Couldn't care less. I thought that was amazing because I care too much. I always have. I always do. I care too much.
Yeah.
I mean, that was my first metal band. Was Pantera, like 100%. Like,
yeah. Definitely up there. I mean, Pantera made me listen to heavy music.
Yeah.
You know, or heavier music. I liked Slayer and Metallica, but Pantera made me listen to heavier music.
I can picture the album cover. It's the blue one with the
Far Beyond Driven.
Yeah, Far Beyond Driven. Yeah, exactly.
So good. That was Cowboys from Hell.
You old fuck.
I know. Super old. I think I got both you guys. But, dude, so the first 3 Gemini records are just, to me, fucking absolute masterpieces, dude. I mean, you guys created amazing music. Everything from the artwork all the way to every fucking song on it. Soaring harmonies. How do you fucking put this together? Those 3 things, those 3 records.
Funny enough, the fact that we took so much time between them, in a sense, allowed for enough life experience to happen to have plenty of inspiration. I don't find it ever, I don't get like writer's block. I may have slow spells, but I'm never out of ideas. I'll never be out of ideas. So for me, it's like, if we given the opportunity to create, I'm gonna, I like salivate for it. I'm like hungry. Like, okay, let's go. So.
And that's awesome. You get all the ideas out, and then you can always decide which ones you want to develop further.
Yeah. And like way back in the day on the first album cycle, Brian in some interview somewhere mentioned that this was going to be a trilogy. And I remember like in my head, like, play it cool, Aaron. Like, you know that. Like, that was something you guys discussed before this interview, because it absolutely wasn't. I was like, oh, yeah, totally a trilogy. Fucking got to write a trilogy now.
Yeah.
Cat's out of the bag. Sorry, Brian. That's totally true. That's a totally true story. And but his you know, his logic, and it worked out perfectly. I think maybe he had that plan. He had thought of this imagery prior and thought he told me about it. Maybe he did. Maybe I was just drunk back then.
Yeah.
But I love, if you look at almost every philosophical, mystical, religious tradition, there's always this kind of threefold thing that happens. And even in our lives, that's how we kind of termed it, was this lux was light. It was the birthing of the band. It's the representative of the birthing of the incarnation or of the soul. And then you have memento mori, which was this coming to the realization that like this place is not infinite, and I'm going to die someday, and that I have a limited amount of time here in this weird place that I barely understand. And then, you know, Brian, I don't think it's any secret that Brian is a Freemason, and the third degree in those traditions is always sort of this resurrecting principle, this dying and being reborn kind of concept. So that was the third record, right? The official title of the fourth record is Origins, From Nothingness to Everything, and it's a prequel. It's our Hobbit, an unexpected journey before the Fellowship of the Ring, if you will.
Now you are talking my language.
He's a fucking Lord of the Rings nerd here.
Brett has no idea what the hell you're saying.
No, I watched the fucking movies, Mike.
Yeah. You may have seen them, but you didn't watch them. There's a difference.
It's a lot of fucking walking.
They do walk a lot.
I walk a lot in those movies.
That's a lot of cardio happening.
Dude, in Fellowship of the Ring of the book, there's like 150 pages of walking.
Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
I've read them enough at this point where I know where I can skip ahead though.
All right, so you teased it. You said the fucking name of the record. So when do we think we're gonna, like, if I had a gun to your head,
by the end of the year they'll be released. Seven tunes are out. You can go to Spotify or Apple Music or YouTube or whatever. There's 7 songs of this 10-song album that are out and available and released.
I didn't even fucking know that.
Yeah, starting
They're
with
already on Spotify.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's a whole bunch.
Fan of mine, bro.
There's Conquistador. There's Carousel. There's a whole bunch.
Well, no, I'm listening to tomorrow.
There's 3 more. There's 3 more. Like I said, that I shot videos for in November. They just need to be edited and released. So,
awesome.
Whoever's job it is to edit those, because it's definitely not mine, can go ahead and get those done, and it would be great.
Wait, is it me?
I don't know.
It's not you guys either. Hey, no. Neither of you are responsible.
I feel like I'm always yelling at him about editing shit.
No, hey, if you want to, though, I got a job for you.
Dude, he'll text me 6 times a day. Did you get that clip yet?
Where's the clip?
Did you get that clip yet? Like,
I don't mean to bug you.
My friend, I have not even looked at my computer yet. So no, it's not coming yet.
So hopefully by the end of the year.
Awesome. Cool.
I'm working on some solo stuff. I'm working on. I've been spending the last, really 3 years. I spent kind of in a deep dive in engineering and mixing and producing, trying to get acquainted with that end of the game. So I've released some stuff. I worked with a band called Dead Ventures that's released a handful of tunes. I work with a band called Husk out of New Jersey. You might remember. They've played with us at Dingbats a bunch of times over the years. I produced a song for them last year. Hoping to do some more with them coming up. I'm working with a group called Wake the Gods out of New York. It's a female-fronted kind of rock band. So getting my feet wet in that place with the intention of eventually releasing some of my own archived material. I have 18 months ago. I was reached out by one of my producer friends that I've worked with, Chris, who did the Wyote stuff, Chris Collier. Super cool dude. I love Chris. And he reached out asking if I would be interested in singing on a particular guitar player's record. I can't say who it is.
I love that tease. I love it.
I can't, let me put it this way.
If he was still drinking, he would fucking tell me.
You're absolutely right.
That's funny.
You're absolutely right. All I can say is that he's a fucking legend. When I say legend, I mean that word as much as you can mean what that word means.
Okay, so who is it? I forgot.
I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you. He's a legend.
So that was good. That was good. Is that
you almost got me.
Trying to slide it in there.
When that project sees the light of day, we'll just have to have you back on.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Sure.
So we're just basically waiting on him to be ready to do it. As far as I'm told, I have the gig, and I've had the gig for a year. We're just waiting to move on it. So here's to hoping for that. And I do have some other stuff in the works that I also can't tell you about publicly. That when it happens, you'll know. I promise you. It'll be soon.
We'll definitely have you back on.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It'll be real soon, and you'll know.
Stoked.
Yeah, me too, man. It's been, I guess to tie that stuff up with a nice bow. In these last 3 years, I didn't know what was going to happen. I had no idea if I still don't know if we'll ever tour again as Gemini. I don't honestly know at this point in the game. It doesn't look like it, but I'm not opposed to the idea either, but the circumstances would have to be right. But in the meantime, I was like, what can I do? So I just tried to learn as much as I could to be self-sufficient as a producer and a mixer, so I can eventually release whatever I want. I can work with other artists. And I stayed the course. And I just again, going back to what's in my control, I can work on my chops every day. I play piano, I play guitar, I sing every day. I train Kung Fu, I exercise, right? I do all of these things that if luck is opportunity meets preparedness, I am prepared. I'm as prepared as I can be.
Fuck.
And never mind. That's going to be the clip.
Let's put that on a shirt.
Yeah, that's the clip. Never mind.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I feel like such a waste of a piece of shit. From what you just said. Such a piece of garbage. Fuck. Okay.
But I feel
I'm ready to run through a wall right now, bro. Let's go.
Well, yeah, like those PSYOP people who are trying to literally run through walls. You know what I'm saying? We could do that kind of shit in our spare time. All I can say though is that I've been doing what I can to be prepared, and then opportunity knocked, and I was ready. And as far as the next year or two goes, let's fucking go. That's all I can tell you.
Amen.
Let's fucking go.
So
it's on, baby.
We're going to start to wrap it up here, but we are going to give you the questions.
Oh, yeah.
Are you familiar with the show Inside the Actor Studio?
Yes.
So I'm totally ripping that off.
It's Mike's Fast
Mike's Five.
It's a great.
So we're just going to do. We're going to do 5 quick ones. Just give me the first thing that bubbles into your brain. Okay. All right. Favorite movie.
Waking Life.
Favorite album, top to bottom.
Opeth, My Arms, Your Hearse.
Your favorite curse word.
Fuck.
Yes. I think we're 2 for 2 on that one.
We are 2 for 2.
So you actually were just kind of speaking on this as you expand everything you do musically. But we'll go outside the box here. If you were not a musician, and what job would you want to try that is completely out of your circle right now?
Not totally a fair answer. I'm going to say I would be in the mental health field in some way. So I went to school for psychology when I was young.
Gotcha.
And that was going to be what I did. I was going to go get my PSYD, and I was going to do clinical therapy. Oddly enough, the coaching and teaching that I do when I'm not on tour very often turns into that sort of relationship where in order to better pursue music, you have to like find some sort of emotional and mental peace. So we always kind of end up delving into that kind of world. And it's been discussed that somewhere down the road, maybe after I'm done touring, I like do like artist therapy for people in the music industry and the touring world who are stressed out from the fucking lifestyle choices that we've all made. Like, why did we do this to ourselves? Would have been smarter to stay in school or whatever, but
as it is in every other facet of the world, I'm sure is something that is sorely needed.
I literally thought he was going to say martial arts instructor.
Yeah.
Well,
but that's kind of in the circle, though.
It is.
Right. It is. And it's something I kind of already do. I do teach. I do have a couple of private students. And so it's kind of in my wheelhouse. And I do even teach, privately, the like Qigong and stuff. If it were anything else besides that, God, it would probably be like open up my own Kung Fu school, which would be like a very different, that would be outside of the wheelhouse. Yeah.
And last one, when, as you said it before, when we depart this plane of existence that we know absolutely nothing about, what do you want to be remembered for?
Being authentic.
Beautiful.
Great answer.
Yeah. I hope that people know that I was trying to be as authentic as possible. And I think if, to circle back to the beginning and circle back to this sobriety thing on this booze and tattoos themed show.
It sounds so weird.
I love irony.
Yeah. I was going to say the irony is
beautiful.
Thick.
Like when I was in that place, when I was in the place of drinking and partying all the time, I was being super authentic then. And there was a time where it stopped being authentic and it stopped being fun for me and it stopped being enjoyable. And in order to pursue my authenticity, which I'm an artist, I'm a musician, I'm a martial artist, I'm a philosopher, I'm a writer, I'm a poet, I'm all of these things. And I couldn't pursue them authentically in the state of mind that I was in. And I was in that state of mind because I was in fucking pain. And once I dealt with that fucking pain, I no longer wanted to be medicated. And it allowed me to pursue all of these things that I'm truly passionate about in a way that is so fulfilling now that to be my authentic self, like this is it. I have come into my own skin comfortably and with as much grace as I was able to maintain from all of the mistakes I've made along the way. And I'd call that a fucking win at this point.
Definitely
in the game.
A win, bro.
Absolutely.
So, and we're just getting started. Let's fucking go.
Dude, I can't wait for a new Gemini record, man. I'm stoked for all the stuff you got coming up. We're really, really thankful and happy to have you on, bro. It was great to just talk to you again,
bro,
my buddy.
You and I, we always pick up where we leave off. That's one of my favorite parts about our relationship. That's how you kind of know the good ones. I hold a very special place in my heart for you. And
back at you, brother.
Obviously, always. I rep and you're with me everywhere I go. You're part of my decorum. So, and I appreciate that. One of my favorite artists.
Decorum?
Yep, that's what.
Can we get a picture of that tattoo?
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can we get a photo of that one?
Yeah.
Look at I got this. This is yours.
All the stuff.
This is yours. This is yours.
Yeah, man. Do you have a favorite?
This one. The one that I did bone sober in the back of the restaurant, the bar across from. This was so brutal
Dingbats.
Dingbat. So when you did this one, I can't remember if I was drinking for the mantis, but I think I was. And I was so scared because it was going to be the inside of the arm.
Yep.
And it was brutal, right? But then I was sober when I decided to do this one. And this one, if you notice, there's a lot more happening on this one than on this one.
We used a lot of that good on that one, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was so rough.
He coined the term good.
This is where good came from.
I say it all the time.
All the time.
Give me that.
It's because of this man right here.
Oh, because I hate getting tattooed.
So we refer to back team as good.
Give me that good. Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, I don't know anybody that hates getting tattooed more than Brett.
Dude, I fucking hate it.
You and me both. We've talked about this numerous times. But
dude,
we keep coming back for it.
I know.
You say that to people all the time. Why in the hell do you let me do this?
I like pictures on my body.
Yeah, I like stickers. It's adult stickers.
Hey, you know, my wife was just asking me. I have some real estate back here that's still empty. Everything else is filled over here. I got some real estate, and there's a good chance I may be in your neck of the woods before the end of the year. She was asking me who I was going to have do it, and I was like, I don't know. It's a good question. And then here we are. So it probably has to be you.
I would think so. You got to come see my new. This is our new location. Our new shop.
No, I want to get in it, and if I have any days off, which I'll get at you.
Dude, hit me up. You're always good in my places. Let's go.
I'll tell you off the record when we're out of here.
I know you will. Because guess what? You ain't fucking leaving until you do.
I know.
I'm texting you as soon as this fucking interview's over.
Mm-hmm. I'll spill the beans. I just can't do it on camera.
I got you, man. Well, it was great having you on, brother. As
My
always,
pleasure, man. Thank you,
love
guys.
you, man.
I love you too.
Thanks for doing this.
Yeah.
Before we wrap this up, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, social, all that kind of stuff, Instagrams, anything.
I'm on all of the socials at Aaron Nordstrom. You can also go to aaronnordstrom.com. You can contact me that way. You can get links to all of the Gemini syndrome stuff, the Coyote stuff over in Belgium. You can contact me directly to book production work or coaching sessions for anything. Although, again, that'll probably be not quite as available in the next year or so as my schedule gets a little busier. But I'd say that's kind of your one-stop shop is aaronnordstrom.com.
What's your OnlyFans?
Check my link tree.
So that one's going to be off the record.
Check my link tree.
Bro, thanks for coming on, man. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure, guys.
All right, guys, that was everything for Booze and Tattoos. We're going to check you guys out next week. Make sure you fucking subscribe, like, comment, tell everybody how handsome Mike looked tonight.
Oh, boy.
You do that, you get a sticker.
That's a lie.
Everybody, we love you. Booze and Tattoos out.